time to laugh, time to cringe, no nonsense here, so let's begin. Striking lucky, deal or no deal, let's swap golden balls. At 6 p.m. on Tuesday nights, Glacini's got it all. Hosted by the leader, he's from the Isle of Wight. Name's Adam Puccini, he's such a handsome sight. What a guy, he's 6'4", and he's always having fun. His charm will keep you coming back, cause he loves it when you come. See you next Tuesday, from classic gems to problematic types. See you next Tuesday, now give me an all white. Some of the shows are nasty, it was a different time. But Adam didn't make them, so I think he should be fine. And if he does get cancelled, well, I guess he'll get another job as a male model selling content, cause he's got a massive knob. See you next Tuesday, from classic gems to problematic types. See you next Tuesday, now give me an all white.
All right, at the back. Hello, everybody. It's a big day, obviously, with regard to the football. So we're doing a tier list tonight because I want to watch the football at 8. So you're getting a short, sweet cunt from this long, sweet cunt. How are we all doing? Nice to see you all. White Merry Midnight. All right, Nate Perkins. All right, Mart Face. All right, Lennon. All right, Running Key. How are we all? Is everybody doing well? Is everybody having a nice week? My keys are digging into my side. I'm not going to take my top off, but it's nice to see you, Vile. How you doing? CJQ, all right. El Presidente, all right. Joey is a fiend, all right. How are we all? Tell me about your week. Got 2 hours to kill here with no shows. Week's going good so far. And good to hear. Glad to hear it, Pipeline. Been a lovely week, pal. How was yours? Yeah, all grand. All grand. I'm feeling all right this week. I'm not doing too bad. The energy drinks that aren't energy drinks, the pre-workout things are working when I'm not spilling them all over the backseat of an Uber. This is what I had, by the way. I've got an empty one here. It's that full of. It's not even white powder. It looks, you know, like heroin. Looks dirty. It's just sort of like a bit muddy. There's a bit of white, bit of tan, bit of brown. It was one of those spilled all over the backseat of the Uber. Other than that, I'm grand. It does look suspicious. It looks even more suspicious when you're cradling it because you're spilling it all over somebody's back seat. Mine is good. Taking care of 5 cats. That's a hell of a job. How's that all going? You all good? No heroin stream, Sammy. Not allowed to do that. Nor do I take heroin. That's for a piss sample. How much do you piss, Kelsey? What are you on about? That? They need way more piss than that. I haven't done a piss sample since I was a kid. But they need more than that, don't they? I got those off Temu. Temu? I never know how to say it. But I thought, oh, that's perfect for it. And they are, except for when I sit on them. Don't have much experience with heroin, to be honest, mate. To be honest, my experience with heroin goes as far as the movie Trainspotting. I've never taken heroin or seen anybody take heroin. And that's as much as I'll say on the matter. Have you watched Spinal Tap since the podcast? No, I've not. It's stupid, really, isn't it? Because I really like the Spinal Tap episode of Simpsons. One thing I was going to say on the podcast, but we sort of moved on from it, is one of my favourite films, and admittedly I've not seen it in about 10 years, but one of my favourite films is also like a music-themed mockumentary. I really like the Ruttles. Have you ever seen the Ruttles? And I used to listen to the Ruttles music quite a lot, despite the fact that it's not really music. But it is music. Cheese and Onions. You seen that? Have you been to an Italian restaurant since the podcast? I can't say I have, mate. It's not my bag, is it? You'll love Spinal Tap then. Yeah, I think I will. And I don't know why I haven't watched it, because like mockumentary, I really love mockumentary as well. There's loads of mockumentary stuff that I like. So yeah, let me talk you through what we're doing today. It's all fairly self-explanatory. I have stolen from Ross. We're doing a tier list tonight with about 52, I think it was, classic cunt shows. Stuff that we watch very often, like Wife Swap's there. I can see Bullseye there. What else do we watch a lot? Oh, God. Is that all we fucking watch? It is now. Those are like my go-to if I don't know what to watch. What else do we know? Fucking hell. Supermarket Sweep we watch a fair bit of. To some of the standalone series that we've done, like the Armstrongs, Raven, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, that's on there as well. To some of the ones that we've only watched once or twice as well. Ghostwatch is on there. Eliminator, we used to do a fair bit of Eliminator as well. But anyway, you get the idea. And we're going to order them, we're all going to have a chat about it. And then we're going to decide. And by we, I mean I. I've just... Look at that. Look at what the fucking cat's done to me. I got the cat in an Instagram video just because she was in here and I never show her off. Numberjacks is unfortunately not on there. I do apologise. I think I've got all the big ones. It's really difficult because there's so many fucking shows that we've watched on Cunt over the last 3-4 years. But I think I've got the big ones. But if I'm missing something, let me know. But I think I've done it. I think I've done all right with it. Where is causality? Do you mean casualty, Emmett? You put causality, which is different. I live about an hour away from Indianapolis, so living my best life because of the WWE announcement. Fucking hell, yeah, right? So you get Rumble next year, and then in the future, the not too distant future, one would assume, you're going to get WrestleMania and SummerSlam as well. It's all right for some, isn't it? I meant causality. Oh, okay, right. What about the Armstrong show? That's on there. You'll see them all soon. You'll see them all soon. It took me a solid hour to put this together. I made little pictures for all of them and everything. I say made. I stole them off Google Images and made them square. So yeah, tell me about the most exciting thing that you have done this week. Bouncers is on there, Jimbo. I looked through the old the archives to see what I've streamed in the past. I got on the Patreon link, the Dropbox thing. To see what we streamed in the past. So I think I've got all the big ones anyway. Bought a box of Calippos. Very tasty, very nice. Orange ones? I love an orange ice cream. Big fan of an orange ice cream. Went to SunnyCon. Oh yeah, Andrew was telling me about it. I hope you guys are feeling all right, by the way. Andrew was telling me about it, saying how much fun it was. I had a very good, very emotional talk with my mum. A very good emotional talk with my mum. Oh, that's good to hear. I hope that went well. As well as something like that can do. Being in hospital all week, it was a choice between listening to you or the coughing cunt in the bed next to me. Close race, but you won. Well, I hope you're on fucking headphones, mate. Because if this is coming out your phone speaker, he knows. Or she. The coughing cunt next door. They know. Hello, everyone. I'm clammy and tired. That's nice. Nice to see you, Rob Glenn. Shat myself at the pub. Is that true? Saw Green Day at the Isle of Wight Festival. Did you go to the Isle of Wight Festival? I saw the pictures. They're all looking very well, aren't they? Given their age. Like, what's his name? Billy Joe? Is it Billy Joe Armstrong? He's got to be like early 50s now, one would assume. What's the other one? Trey Cool and then the other one. Got engaged. Did you really, Cinco? Congratulations, if so. That's wonderful to hear. He's 51. Who, Billy Joe? Mike Dirnt. I was never a big Green Day guy. Jack, very, very big fan of Green Day. I liked Blink and I liked Sum 41. There was a 2-year period where I stopped watching Q. I don't know if you remember Q, not from Impractical Jokers. Q is in the music channel Q, which is very much my sort of thing. Fucking pathetic white boy indie rock. And tried to get into Papa Roach. And I liked all the sort of pop punk stuff, but sometimes it got a bit heavy. Korn was too much for me. Slipknot, too much for me. My dad used to sell the shirts of all these very heavy bands and didn't do much for me. Papa Roach, was it your last resort? Very good. Matlock fan. You've earned that fucking sword next to your name, mate. I was a huge Korn fan. Saw them when I was 13, lol. Nice. When every magazine had its own music channel, Q, Kerrang, Smash Hits. Well, they magazines first. I knew Kerrang was. Oh, very red there. Seeing Placebo tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. What a boring band. I once met Brian Molko in a lift. It was in Old Street. I hope I haven't just doxed him. I don't think he lived there, but he was in a lift going up to these very, very expensive apartments. I can't call them flats because they're too expensive. I don't know what the difference is between a flat and an apartment. One's expensive, right? Going up to these very expensive apartments. My mate at college, his sister lived there with her very, very rich boyfriend, and I just saw this little fella standing next to me, looking very, very hungover and a bit bit gothy. He looks like, you know what Robert Smith looks like all the time? Like a knackered aunt. He looked like that. He was very, very short, and he clearly didn't want to be spoken to at all. But that was fine as well, because I'm not a big Placebo fan. I don't think I could name... Bitter End is them, isn't it? Did they do a cover of Running Up That Hill or something like that? They had a song about hills. That's me, a bit hungover and gothy, correct. Eating deli meats. What are you on about? Running Up That Hill. Yeah, they did that. Mids. Was that an album? Or was that a song on an album? My mates were really, really into Placebo, and I saw them at the Isle of Wight Festival once. It's a bit whingy for me. And I like Travis, so... every me and every you. That's a good song, actually, isn't it? Hi Adam, saw your 2021 Best Matches video from yesterday and thought I'd mention an underrated match of that year, Sheamus versus Matt Riddle at that year's Mania. That is a good match. That is a good match. Obviously I don't put those lists together, I just shout them. But yeah, that was a good match. I don't know if they were honourable mentions or if that one got thought about, but that's a decent shout. Placebo's better than Travis. I wouldn't say so, personally. But we all have our own taste, don't we? And that's why life is fun sometimes. Don't ruin kayfabe. I know, right? It's mental. I do them all in one take. That 5-hour WrestleMania list, it took me 5 hours to do. That was it. I was in and out. Didn't mispronounce anything. Didn't fuck up any names or anything. No re-records. I don't do re-records. I nail them first time every time. Do I fuck? Some tastes are shit. Yeah, fair enough. Adam pays people to make him look good. You're not wrong, pal. You're not wrong at all. Mispronunciate. That's a word now. I listened to The Man Who for the first time 2 weeks ago. It was brilliant. Jimbo, welcome. Welcome to the Travis fandom. It's all downhill from there, unfortunately. Invisible Band's decent. 12 Memories. Boy with No Name. There's some good songs. There's some good songs on every album. I'm not very optimistic about the album that's coming out at the beginning of next month, or mid next month maybe it is, just because of the first few songs, the singles, I guess. People don't really, I don't know if that bands actually release singles anymore. I'm talking shit here anyway, aren't I? There's 263 people with shit taste. I told you views would be fucking low today. As I say, the England game's on in 1 hour and 49 minutes, so that's going to get even lower when that starts. So yeah, we're going to be wrapped up by 8. I just thought we'd have a laugh, we'll have a chat. I'll put some lo-fi music on in the background because that's what streamers do, isn't it? And also, I've got some bad news. Can't do the fucking Gladiators intro anymore, which was my favourite thing in the world because it gave me time to just relax. It gives me 45 seconds to just chill out, compose myself, have a little drink, get myself ready. But it got DMCA'd. It got muted on the on-demand thing. I know. So, can you sing it instead? I'll give that a go. Yeah, of course I can. That'll be just as nice. Yeah, I'll do that. So, there you go. I'll play it muted. You've ruined my gag. I had it set up muted. I was going to sing it anyway, mate. So yeah, I'll sing it and then I'll come up with something new. Or JD Bradshaw, if he's watching, hello, we'll come up with something new. Hey Adam, any plans on doing another gaming stream soon? If I feel alright at a weekend, I'll do one, but I don't want to promise something and then not deliver, as I have done probably hundreds of times throughout my silly YouTube career. Who took the intro from you? I'm assuming it's BBC, isn't it? They used that same song, right, for the reboot. So I guess it's now being entered into whatever sort of content ID system that they use, and it picks up that, hey, you must be watching a new episode of Gladiators, but really, we're paying tribute, aren't we? So I've already got the lyrics up, by the way. Already got the lyrics up, so I'll sing it. I'll do my best. There's a bit of instrumental for the first 10 seconds. I'll try and match it up and be on time, but no promises, obviously. First Remission, now Gladiators. Well, I pipped into the post with Remission, didn't I? You never know if they're going to start claiming stuff. So, yeah, going to be using something else in the future. Maybe I'll have a chat with JD Bradshaw at some point and we'll figure something out. Something that's not going to... Maybe Stars in Their Eyes. I feel like Stars in Their Eyes has a really great theme and would make a really good second intro. So maybe we'll do Stars in Their Eyes and I'll dress up as lots of different pop stars. Perhaps. You reading subs today? Yeah, I am. That's how it works, mate. I chat for a bit. I talk a load of fucking bollocks. Waste your time for about 20-25 minutes. and then I'll go, oh, we've got some subs here. I'll do them. I will read them very, very shortly, JB Gaming, and thank you very much for your support. Let's get them lights up. Yeah, they're still fucking sat next to me. I just haven't bothered doing them. Yeah, all of the bits are there. They're very fancy. We can work on some magic in the coming weeks. Good lad. Thank you very much, Jack. Well, you do. If you've not got time, mate, don't worry about it. I'm more than happy sitting here and singing all over it. J Bog claimed it. You motherfucker. But yeah, the Twitch fucking claim thing's such bullshit, because I guess they play it really safe their end, and they also mute a chunk of audio from before and after. So I think the first like couple of minutes post Gladiators song also got muted. So I thought, yeah, better safe than sorry. You Bet theme. You Bet's got a great theme. That's on here as well. That's on here on the tier list. Also, I'm going to read the donations now, by the way. Is that okay, JB Gaming 2000? I'm skipping yours. Where are we? You call me a Tory in yours. I've just scrolled past it. Hello, my Tory, motherfucker. Alex Takeover, thank you very, very much for your donation. I appreciate you more than life itself. Hello, Adam. Hope everything is good with you and Shoes. Yeah, apart from the fact that she just scratched me, I was manipulating her. I was using her for engagement on Instagram, to be fair. She doesn't like being picked up, and I was picking her up. I was holding her, squeezing her. But I'm fine. Shoes is fine. I can't really make the stream today because I'm on vacation in Italy. You get all over the fucking place, don't you? Hope the stream stays up so I can watch it later. Well, we're not doing anything remotely dodgy. It's a tier list today. It's as safe can be, one would think, but you never know. I'm unpredictable. I'm a loose cannon. Love you all. Thank you very much. Alex, I hope Italy treats you well. It's lovely to see you as always. Lyle Zor, thank you very much for 24 months. Oliver B. Webb, thank you very much for the bits. Evening Treacle, really hoping Gareth is watching tonight before the game. It'll put him in a good mood before we hopefully get a good result tonight. Up the cunt and up the massive knob. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Cheers. Oliver, Satan, do you think it's coming home? You've got to say yes, haven't you? I don't know. I only caught a little bit of the last game, and it was very underwhelming. I don't know anything about football, and I don't want to sit here and talk about football either, because I know so little about it. I enjoy watching the England games, and that's about as far as I get. Go Watford, by the way. But yes, you're a traitor if you say it's not coming home, aren't you? You're not allowed to do that. So yeah, of course it's fucking coming home. Kudo, thank you very much for the resub. Appreciate you. JB Gaming hasn't resubbed. That's a shame. King Muttley, thank you very much. I swear even you would do a better job than Southgate this Euros. Thank you very much. JB Gaming said, hello, my Tory. Hope you're well. It's way too warm today. If you ever want the link to the uni wrestling show I did, just message me. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very, very much, sir. And I hope all is going well with you. Lovely to see you, mate. Wicked Easy, thank you very much for the bits. Great week. Going to see Blue Oyster Cult tomorrow night. Are they still fucking going? The Don't Fear the Reaper people. Wow. Warming up with some See You Next Tuesday. Cheers. Cheers to you as well. Cheers. I'll give you a big cheers with that. Enjoy Blue Oyster Cult. That's a great song. Don't Fear the Reaper. Is it just me, or is his mic off? I think it might just be you, Shogun Raven. I think it's peaking. I can see it. It's there. It's all good. Much love to you as well, JB Gaming. Thank you very much. Gar Munro, thank you very much for the bits. Guess who, after getting laryngitis last Wednesday, started getting the mother of coughing fits last night, to the extent got sore head and broken their COVID-positive virginity and told to stay off their rheumatoid arthritis medication? This guy. I would have guessed as well. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. That's shitty. So here's to a stream. Not going to lie, I'll probably only be paying half attention to. Well, that's fine. That's as good. As long as I'm on in the background, mate, just make sure you're watching the ads. Gar Monroe, thank you very much. Jack JD Bradshaw, thank you very much for the bits. Ahoy, hoy, Adam. Hope all is well. Don't care about the footy whatsoever, thus making me an enemy of many British people. The real event for me is cunt. And it's going to be a high-scoring game tonight. Don't you worry. This game of cunt, especially today's one with a ranking, and I'm sure everyone will be satisfied, and there'll be no angry letters at all. I think this is fairly straightforward actually. As far as tier lists go, I know what I like. They're the shows that I insist we watch all the time. So I think this should be fairly easy. Your Den of Doom's on here, mate. By the way, Jack, lovely to see you. Thank you very much. And Gar Munro again, I'm sorry that you're going through it. I hope you get well very, very soon. That sounds fucking miserable. D. Carino, thank you very much for 35 months. All right, Adam, what is your preferred brand of toilet roll? I bet you're an Andrew Velvet. Andrew Velvet? Andrex, I see you mean. Kind of cunt, aren't you? I don't really have a preference. A minimum of 2-ply, of course. Ideally 3. Something that says soft on the thing. But no, whatever's on offer. Whatever's on offer. There's loads of stuff like that. Dishwasher tablets, laundry tablets, shampoo, shower gel, all that stuff. Whatever's cheap at the time, mate. I'm not fussy. I'm very easily pleased. J-Bog, thank you very much for the resub. Appreciate you. Thank you for 25 months. All right, you crafty nonce. Well, that's a bit much, but okay. Hope you're all good. Currently prepping to see Foo Fighters in Birmingham on Thursday. Then do my first big drive to Wembley on Saturday for Green Day. Hope I don't crash the car and die. Love you, boss man, Pachi. Up the England. Up the England to you. To enjoy Foo Fighters. So they're getting in a bit of a... There's been a bit of controversy because they took a pop at Taylor Swift and Taylor Swift fans. No disrespect to any Taylor Swift fans in the chat, but a very passionate bunch, and there's lots of them as well. And they made a joke. Apparently, after Taylor Swift had been nice to them or something like that, Swifties. That's what I was looking for. Hey, Kelsey, I haven't slagged off Taylor Swift at all. I couldn't give a shite about her. I don't care. I don't enjoy her music, but if it makes you happy, that's all I care about. Your happiness. Chameleon, thank you very much for 41 months. Listen to Travis, by the way. Magsy, thank you very much for 50 fucking months. Thank you. Henlo, Adam and chat. Look, it's fucking catching on, Alex. We got another Henlo. Henlo, Adam and chat. Hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to pop in and say hi as I'm working, but I'm looking forward to the VOD later. Have a great stream, everyone. Have a great working shift. I hope you get out of there before 8 if you're interested in the football. Magsy, lovely to see you. Thank you very, very much. Matom Say, thank you very much for 19 months. Hey, bitch face. All right. Hope you're okay. Sure is a hot one today, huh? You're not wrong, pal. It's fucking toasty. Very, very toasty. And it gets so hot in this room because it's so small as well. So I didn't even bother with the hoodie that I take off after 5 minutes today. Straight to the t-shirt. Fascinating stuff. Jack Tribe, thank you very much for 15 months. When are we getting more Red Dead, you sexy cunt? When I feel well, you sexy cunt. Thank you very much, Jack Tribe. Ross, thank you very much for your 100 bits. Seeing Travis tomorrow night supporting the Killers. It's outrageous, isn't it? Outrageous. We'll cheer extra loud for Fran and the boys in your honour. Thank you very much. Have a good one. I keep seeing them. They're posting all the clips to their Instagram story. It's very much a best of plus one new song. I think they're doing Gaslight. And they, as far as support bands go, finishing a support set with a bit of Why Does It Always Rain on Me when everybody does the pogo, they picked a good support band. I'm still upset that they are a support band, but the Killers have done well with a bit of Travis. Alex Moxon, thank you very much for 7 months. Cheers. Kingdom's Muse with a link. Adam, I got listening to more Travis and have fallen in love with this song. Where does it stand in your personal rankings for them? I'm not going to click it because it's from fucking you, Kingdom's Muse, and I know exactly what it's going to be. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is mute desktop audio, and then I'll see if you sent me a link to Driftwood or As You Are or something like that. But actually, I think on the address bar, at the top, the title might end up saying big, wet, fucking smelly fart sound effect. So let's have a quick look, shall we? While I mute the desktop audio. There's the desktop audio muted. And what's this? Is it Travis, Magnificent Time, or is it fart sound effect from Meme Sound FX? You'll have to get up earlier in the day to fucking catch me out, Kingdom's Muse. I've got you, specifically you, scouted, you little shit. No fucking chance. Thank you very much, Alex Goddard, for the bits. Ah, fucking won one. Finally, eh? Evening, Adam. Living in 50 degrees Celsius heat. Fucking hell, where in the world are you? Heat, sweat, and tears in the kitchen today. Right, you're in a kitchen. That makes sense. God bless you and the chat, giving me all good vibes while I'm serving food. I hope it's going well for you, mate. Take care. Hydrate. Stay hydrated. Have yourself a big pint of water. Dr. Gonzo, thank you very much for 21 months. Nick Jordan, thank you very much for 51 months. Moopy Moops, thank you very much for 8 months. Up the cunt. Have you been seeing the Jay Slater conspiracy theories, Adam? I know really, really little about this, right? I don't fully understand what's going on. So I know he's a guy. He went, where did he go? Is it Tenerife or Ibiza or something like that? He went somewhere in the world and he's missing, but everybody's making it is Tenerife. Everybody's making fun of him, and I don't understand why. I do know that he's got some sort of criminal past, and he attacked somebody with a golf club and or machete. Something like that, but everybody's cracking joke, and I don't really get it. Is it people just being edgelords? Wasn't a very nice person. Wait, you got stuck to a cactus? I find it a bit confusing, because, like, don't get me wrong, you shouldn't be hitting people with machetes. He doesn't sound like necessarily a nice guy, but it's been quite... I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. Is he actually... I edge to you, Lord Pacino. Thank you. Jay Slater. Have they found him? He's not stuck to a cat. Why am I fucking Googling that? Of course he's not. Jay Slater's Instagram account mysteriously active amid ongoing search. That's interesting, isn't it? It's probably someone who's got his password. They reckon he was actually out there to be a drug mule. Oh, really? And he's been kidnapped by the people who he was going to be muling drugs for? The fact that they made a GoFundMe is a massive red flag. Have they said what they're spending the money on? I don't know enough about it. But I've seen some of the jokes and I was like, oh, that's a bit... Okay. Anyway, moving on. Rob the Moose says, up the cunt. Thank you very much. Up the cunt to you too. Rob Jer Online, thank you very much for 42 months. All right, Adam, looking forward to another great cunt stream. It's going to be a short one tonight. It's going to be a short one, but hopefully great. It'll be a bit of fun. We're just going to chat. It's not a proper cunt stream tonight. It's 2 hours, and we're going to have a laugh, maybe. Fibine, your hair is looking really luscious and healthy, Adam. Happy subiversary. I know you've been counting down the days. Happy 10 months. You've been on my mind all week. I'm so glad you're here, Fibine. Thank you very much. Cheers. I brushed it today. It's a bit of a mess, obviously, but I appreciate your kind words. Much appreciated. It's just stupid people saying their theories and suggestions so everyone is making fun of them. I think I saw this. So there's a big Facebook group and everybody's posting very, very stupid theories as to what has happened for it. I saw one, in fact, some woman suggested, and she went, oh, I know this sounds daft, but has anybody gone outside and tried yelling his name? And somebody replied... Somebody replied, yeah, I gave it a go, but my neighbours told me to shut the fuck up. I'll have to read up on it because I really don't know much about it. That one did make me laugh. You need to read the tweets about it. They make me cry laugh. I'll have a look after I'm done. I'll have a look. At half-time, I'll have a... Your cut reminds me of David Bellamy. Who's David Bellamy? Is that Muse? David Bellamy. Oh, a botanist and TV show host. Him? Fuck off. Who am I thinking? Who was I thinking of? Matt Bellamy. That's Matt Bellamy, isn't it? Okay, well, I'll take it. That's pretty horrible. But all right, yeah, cheers. Thank you. Appreciate you. Right, I'm going to try the intro. I'm going to have to try and sing all over it. Let me get the lyrics up. Gladiators lyrics. I'll chuck OBS there. See if I can remember this, how this works. Why is it not fucking doing it? Craig Bellamy. Who's Craig Bellamy? I don't know who that is. I tried singing Sweet Caroline to see if he'd go bar bar bar, but alas, I failed. Why is it? Is it just because he's got a criminal history and he seems like a not very nice young man? I mean, hitting somebody with a machete and or golf club is quite bad. Craig Bellamy is a total cunt, apparently. Okay, take your word for it. Right, let's give this a go. Oh, that's fucking that. Wait, whoa. We'll start again. I think I just did. Oh, bollocks. Fucking hell. I think that was Thunderbirds, wasn't it? That was Thunderbirds. Just a second. I looked into alternatives earlier. I can do this. Fucking, what's it called? Gladiators, theme, piano. There was a piano cover of this. That's the one. All right. This might play an ad first. No. We're good.
Now on ARTV, it's over to the National Indoor Arena.
Ignore this. No, it's too early. Maybe it's not. It might not be quick enough. That's all right. I think he's too slow. Do you feel the power of the gladiator? Do you have the will and the skill? Do you have the speed, the strength, the heart to be a winner? It's not for beginners. It's deep down in your soul. Are you a gladiator? Oh, it's longer than I thought. Gladiator. Oh, that was all right. I got that. I was a little bit early, maybe putting it on, or a little bit late, but I think that actually worked. Nice singing. Shame about the time. Well, I was struggling to hear the song very well. Pitch perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Cheers. Right, these are your tiers for tonight. Will Bamzooki be on the list? It is. It is. Let's just fucking get Bamzooki out of the way right now. Where the fuck is it? I definitely put it on. Little picture of... Was it a table with some robots? Am I fucking blind? There it is. Right. Gash. Straight into Gash. Before we even fucking start. Your 5 tiers are... Top tier is You Love It. A show which is excellent and will always provide good value is Ruddy Fantastic. So You Love It is like a proper fucking, unmissable, right? Whether you watch it live or you watch it on the VOD, You Love It is very, very good indeed. It's the best you can possibly be, obviously. And just as an example of a You Love It show, something that I think might end up in there, and I'm open to discussion on all this stuff, but The Hotel to me is a proper fucking You Love It show. Ruddy Fantastic, you know you're in for a good time. It's going to be great. Good stuff, yeah? Is something which is always fun, but you know, like if you miss the VOD, no big deal. Probably seen it all before. It's alright. Is just something that's alright. It's pretty self-explanatory. Gash is shit, right? Obviously. Goes without saying, doesn't it? So we will talk about it as we go. I'm going to stick some lo-fi MIDI on in the background. Something that isn't copyrighted, because that's what streamers do. Good streamers do that, and I always forget. Lo-fi, royalty-free music. Something quiet. There you go, 3 hours of that. Let me know if that gets annoying. Or have I still muted desktop audio? Is that quiet? How's that for you? Does that sound good? So I'll talk about Bamzooki. It's a fucking shit show. It's absolutely dreadful. Can you turn up the music and mute yourself? Fuck off. I'll turn it up a little bit. That's alright, isn't it? Yeah, that looks good. The levels there look pretty decent. I don't really know what I'm doing here still. Bamzooki, I'll give a bit of context as to why it's gone to Gash and is staying in Gash. It's a really bad show that a lot of people are nostalgic about. They watched it when they were kids. They thought it was super high tech, and perhaps it was at the time. It was very interactive in the fact that anybody can go and design a Bamzooki robot. To be fair, we've seen better from Flash games, like even a few years after. It's a fucking rubbish show. It's really boring. I don't like any of the kids on there. None of them had any sort of charisma. It's just it's a Robot Wars for thickos, isn't it? So that's staying in Gash, and I'm not really open to much discussion on that. Take it to the vote. Nope. Tom CCFC, thank you very much for 18 months. Appreciate you. And Jazz Magnet, thank you very much as well for the bits. Oh, I can't. Hope the day's going good, Maestro. I'm looking to start streaming and just wondered if you had any tips on building confidence up for it. I get nervous still sometimes before I go live. While the intro's running, I think, oh, I'm going to be fucking shit here if I'm knackered after a day. The one bit of advice that I would give, and it seems to work all right for me at least, is stream something that you're really passionate about. Don't just do what everybody else does. There are lots and lots of streamers doing lots of things. Don't worry if something's been done before as well. Everything's been fucking done. And that's not a defeatist attitude. Everything has been done. Try and do something. Put your own spin on it. But what are you passionate about? Ask yourself what you're fucking passionate about. If it's video games, great, cool. But if it's something else, try and find a way to stream that. I am passionate about Hulk Hogan. Fair play, Vile. So you should do some Hulk Hogan themed streams. People are going nuts on Bamzooki here. Well, it's staying in Gash because it's fucking shit, and you're wrong. Your opinion's wrong if you disagree. A-Bomb Plays, thank you very much. Evening, gang. Rare Tuesday afternoon / evening off work for me. Had a tooth pulled today, so taking it easy. Rest up. Not a pleasant thing. A-Bomb, get well soon. Thank you very much for being here. Jack JD Bradshaw, thank you very much. Regarding the tiers, will the things in the tiers be ranked as well? I.e., one's closer to the left, or one's better on the right? Yes, yeah, I'll do that as well. We're going full fucking in. I got hour and 26 minutes to kill here, mate. Plenty of time. And the B of H, thank you very much. Hello, leader. Missed the start. What's going on tonight? Pretty self-explanatory, mate, I think. Tier list. British TV shows that we watch on Cunt. All good? All good? Okay. I'm gonna just start from here and work my way along, I think. So Wife Swap for me isn't quite a You Love It, but it's going to be very, very high up on Ruddy Fantastic. I think Wife Swap is brilliant. The one thing that lets it down is that maybe some of the episodes are a little bit samey. It's all class warfare, obviously, and they follow a very, very similar narrative throughout. For the most part, you do get the odd episode which really, really stands out. I think we've probably watched those ones already. Those are the ones that got popular and became a little bit meme-worthy. I think Wife Swap is great, is a really fucking good show. If I've got nothing else to watch, Wife Swap is going to make people happy every single time. But it doesn't quite hit You Love It territory. For me, anyway. Up the Lemmy Leach, obviously. Goes without saying. Vile showed boobs on Wife Swap. Have you been doing Wife Swap, have you? Have you, why were there actual full-on nipples? Areola? They didn't have tits on Wife Swap, did they? Is that true? It's Jimbo. Thank you very... Full-on bobs and nits. No way. Big pair from page 3. Some dippy kid had a topless woman on his wall. Oh, man, it's easy. You get that looking at Phoenix Nights auctions, mate. You never know. Page bloody 3, eh? Bring it back. It's Jimbo. Thank you very much. Thank you ever so much, in fact, for 3 gifted subs. Thank you, Jimbo. Appreciate you, and congratulations too. Hi, my name is Ruin, Mole HJ, and AfroChuck87. Congratulations, Jimbo. Thank you very much. And I want to say, before I continue, thank you very much to everybody who's here today, because there's a big sporting event going on. So if you're here, you're a diehard, and I love you with all my heart. You bet. Fucking hell, that's going to be a controversial one because I like it a lot more than everybody else likes it. To me, it's not a ruddy fantastic. It's a good stuff, yeah. But I think everybody else is going to say put it in. It's all right. I think... What's You Bet? You Bet is the Matthew Kelly fronted one where 3 celebrities bet on whether or not they think a contestant, for want of a better word, is able to pull off some sort of magnificent feat. And that could be anything from walking a mile on broken glass, or it could be naming the release date of every Tonka truck or Matchbox car or something like that. They can... I think they're a bit... hit and miss in that some of them are fucking boring. If you've just got some little weird kid saying that he can name the winner of every Grand National, it's like, oh, it's impressive, but it's a bit fucking boring. To me, it's good stuff, yeah? Because I like it. I like it. It's really nostalgic for me. I used to love it when I was a kid. But I can understand why everybody would put it in Saul Wright. It's not gash. It's definitely not gash. And I don't think there's much gash on this because I try and watch good shows. People going higher, you reckon? Good stuff, yeah. I think I've been fair with good stuff, yeah. Keep in mind, right? Most of these are really fucking good shows. Shitty robot pleb show aside, most of these are really good. So you got to think of it that way as well. In what we're watching, in the selection of shows that we watch on Cunt, I think it's about middle of the pack, you bet. So, I think it's good stuff, yeah. Crystal Maze, Spud Gun's in. I'm about to deeply offend him. Because I think it's good stuff, yeah. I don't think it's ruddy fantastic. Oh, I've upset some people here. There's a lot of You Love It going on. Villain, thank you very much for 10 months. I think it's good stuff, yeah, but I think it's right at the top of good stuff, yeah. I really do. Because calling it samey isn't fair. It's very much, unless somebody falls on their ass, you know what you're getting with Crystal Maze. Some of these are unpredictable. Man, oh man, very unpredictable show. Deal or No Deal, unpredictable in other ways, in that somebody might win a huge amount or somebody might fuck it up and walk away with a penny. Bouncers kicks off all the time. Anything can happen there. Blind Date, you never know who's going to be a contestant on Blind Date. Crystal Maze is good. It's always entertaining. It's a safe bet, which puts it in good stuff, yeah. What do you reckon? Swordknob, someone call Adam and tell him a homeless man has broken into his house and fired up his computer. Fuck off. Thank you, Swordknob. Appreciate it. Thanks for the bits. So I'm going to put it, for now, right at the top of good stuff, yeah. Am I allowed to do that? Yeah. And I don't think it's going to slip down much. I really don't think it's going to slip down much. Because it is a fucking great show. Spudgun's gone completely silent, I think. He still is, Spud. It's his show. It's very much his show. I think you've got to give it credit as well, because it's one of the first shows we started watching on Cunt and introduced Cunt as a weekly staple. Crystal Maze, safe bet. I'm going to enjoy it, but unless somebody falls over or the team's especially shit, I'm not necessarily going to be howling. So, he's here. I'm just going to quietly pass judgment. It's a great show. You know what? It's different as well, because I'm thinking of these and like how good they are for CNX Tuesday. If this was me watching British telly at home, it would be up there. Because I am just consistently entertained by it. But in the Cunt universe, the Cuntverse, of which you're all a part, it's good stuff, yeah, for me. I'm sticking with good stuff. Hope that's okay. We're moving on to a show that we don't watch that much because the ones on Daily Motion are all like fucked with. Take Me Out. I think it's alright. I'm not a massive fan. I think it's good. I think it can be a laugh. The one thing I think it's probably missing is a bit of diversity. They are all... The odd contestant isn't. Just a lot of attractive people passing judgment. It's okay. It's alright, you get some good moments, you get some funny moments on there, but then if you get a contestant who's just shit and boring and just like, oh, what's your skill? Play guitar. Great. Seen it 1,000 times before. I'd rather watch Stars in Their Eyes that we're going to have. So I'm putting it in alright. It's not gash. It's not gash. I think it's alright, but there's a reason that I've not gone out of my way to find more of it. Chat, tell Adam to read my message. What? What are you on about? I can't see it. No idea what you're on about. What do we feel about Paddy? I like Paddy. I think he's good. I do like him. I find it maybe a little bit disingenuous. He knows what he's doing. He plays his role well. He's very, very likable. But I will say, as one of the co-writers of Phoenix Nights, which is an excellent sitcom, and I think an underrated sitcom as well. I think it's so fucking hysterically funny. Take Me Out is a little bit beneath him. I think he's better than Take Me Out. He's alright. He's alright. Take Me Out, Ruddy, fantastic. No, definitely not. And I wouldn't even put it a step higher. I wouldn't even put it to good stuff, yeah. It's long as well. It's long. Cut the ads out and you're looking at about 46 minutes. It's a bit much sometimes. And you've got to sit through a fucking fair chunk of time, even if you get a shit contestant. It's a big investment of time, and I'm not willing to make it. Wheel of Fortune. It's alright, isn't it? I like Wheel of Fortune. It's fun to play along with. I think Wheel of Fortune's really fucking fun to play along with. It's never funny. I just like a quiz show. It's exciting. I like the aesthetic of Wheel of Fortune. I like the fact that there's a big fucking wheel and it makes a really nice, satisfying, clacky sound. I would put Wheel of Fortune above Take Me Out in It's Alright. But I do enjoy doing it. And again, if I was watching this off stream, I might be tempted to put it in good stuff, yeah. But as far as the cunt universe goes, Wheel of Fortune lands in It's Alright. Reese Boy, thank you very much. Random question, what's your favourite South Park episode? Cow Days from Series 2. I really like early South Park. Because, again, a big nostalgia thing. I used to love South Park so much. I want, one thing I'm on the lookout for is 50 quid on eBay, and I'm not paying 50 quid for a couple of plush dolls, but they got a Terrence and Phillip on there, and I wanted them so fucking bad when I was a kid. I had the Mr. Hanky, I had a dead Kenny, where you could pull his head off and it was attached by a string. I love the early South Park plushes. I think they're really cool. But yeah, early South Park for sure. Really, really into. And then series 8, 9, maybe-ish, onwards. When it started, I like the sort of non-political South Park ones, where the boys just do something fun and it's funny, rather than having to be this big political or social commentary sort of thing. I still find it funny. I think they're very fucking good at what they do. Hole in the Wall. It's gash, isn't it? Hole in the Wall is such a fucking one-trick pony of a show. It's entertaining enough, but once you've seen one, you've seen them all. And not even Dale Winton, who I think is a fucking tremendous presenter, can save it. But it's 100% better than Bamzuki. Without a doubt. It's not a good show. There's nothing really to it, is there? And it's drawn out. It's fucking you got to wait 2 or 3 minutes just to see that wall approach. And then it's over so quickly as well. Okay. We move on to The Hotel. I've already alluded to this. I think The Hotel is the best show that we've ever watched on Cunt. I think Mark Jenkins is fucking exceptional. He's such a character. Alison, also exceptional. Such a character. Her laugh is incredibly contagious, while equally being incredibly annoying. Christian's great because he's a fucking hardened criminal. It is, without a doubt, you love it. And, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably staying right there on the far left. Because I think it's the best fucking show that we've ever watched. I love it so, so much. I love everything about it. I think the guests that they have come to stay, you never know if you're going to get some, like, a really funny couple, like the Tickles, very, very funny couple, laugh a minute with them, or a real fucking gut punch. Some bloke who's just lost his wife or something, and he's taken the kids on their first holiday since her passing. Anything can happen on The Hotel. Even the later series, which was a little bit contrived, a little bit overproduced, I'm still very, very fond of. And I enjoyed watching it more on Cunt than I did when it first came around. I remember that third series, but actually fourth series, because they did The Hotel with somebody that wasn't Mark Jenkins and it was shit. So the series 4 of The Hotel was not as good, but still very, very entertaining. I thought it was great, and it upsets me a little bit that we'll probably never have a show as good as The Hotel on See You Next Tuesday again, because it's everything that I enjoy in a TV show. And whatever Mark Jenkins is doing right now, I hope he's a very happy man, and I hope he got his millions back as well. It's just fucking great, isn't it? We move on. This one's if you don't recognise it, it didn't have a logo. It's Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which, once again, is everything that I love in a TV show. Because it's documentary, it's not overproduced, and it's set at the seaside with a kind of British working class feel to the whole thing. I would be tempted to put that in You Love It, because I had such a fucking good time watching that show. There's only 6 episodes as well. Lots of drama. I get the impression, just by the chat, people saying Ruddy fantastic. I'd be tempted by You Love It. I really, that 6-week period that we watched that, I looked forward to it every week so much. I'm going to put it for now at the top of Ruddy Fantastic. Oh, fucking Wife Swap, though. Nah, it's better than Wife Swap. It's better than Wife Swap. I just wish there were more of them. Where would you put it? Wife Swap is better than it. It's no bouncers. Oh, I prefer Blackpool Pleasure Beach to Bouncers. Definitely, I really like Bouncers. I thought Bouncers was great fun. You reckon below wife swap? Oh, give me your reasons. You can't just write 3 words. Wife swap better. I need a little bit of convincing on this. Convince me otherwise. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. No matter what happens, beaten up, robbed, lost your mum, can of popple sorted. Right, great stuff. Britain Wolf, thank you very much as well. You wonderful cunt. How are you? I'm great. I'm really good. I'm enjoying this cunt already. Really enjoying it. Pleasure Beach is grungier and more real. That's true. That's true. There's no fucking producers in their ears, and you get that on Wife Swap, don't you? Wife Swap has a better chance of a feel-good ending. True. That's true. Blackpool Pleasure Beach doesn't have enough episodes. Yeah, you could say that about The Office. Some things are best short. You drag something out for too long. Look at The Simpsons. I think the episodes of it was slightly better than Wife Swap. Both are class, though. Blackpool Pleasure Beach had more laughs per minute. And that's what we're all here for, right? Mostly, I think. Wife Swap had Limmy Leeches. Yeah, it did, didn't it? You do get some characters. And you know what? There's still fucking like 50 episodes of Wife Swap to get through. Okay. You've swayed me for now, but I might come back to that. Ross, thank you very much. I've been watching it for a while, but can't remember. Have we ever watched Airline? It's more serious BBC cousin Airport, on See You Next Tuesday. We have, and I don't remember if it was Airline or Airport. I think we did Airline, didn't we? I should have put that on there. It's been ages. It's been fucking ages since we watched that. Watching Airline clips of angry passengers the other day and howling with laughter. It's a great show. It's a great, great show. I think they repeated Airport fairly recently, so I was worried about putting it on. Airport is the one with Jeremy, isn't it? Because he was brilliant. Vile, is the man next to Brucey the hot dog documentary? Yes! Yeah, it is. It's Roger Cook. Yeah, I wanted to put that there to remind everybody how fucking good that was, because I've got a very soft spot for Roger Cook. I think he's amazing. I think he's great at what he does. Right, £1 million drop. It's alright. Straight away, it's alright. I would probably put it between Wheel of Fortune and Take Me Out. I think that's the place for it. It's a good show, and there's a lot of money to be won, whether it's £1 million drop or 250 grand drop. But you're sitting there for 40 odd minutes for, what is it, 8 questions? It's a bit slow. There's a lot of waiting about, and if you don't like the contestant or contestants that are on there, it can become a bit of a slog because you're hoping they lose, and it takes a little while to get there. Questions are fucking difficult as well, especially towards the end when they just want to keep as much money as possible. The questions are a bit tricky, and not something. A quiz is good when there's a feasible chance that you'd know the answer. And with £1 million drop, it's just batshit questions. It's like the tiebreaker round in a pub quiz. They get a little bit silly. Couch Potato Lucha Libre, thank you very, very much for the raid. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, Raiders. Raiders. So, I think £1 million drop there, sandwiched between Wheel of Fortune and Take Me Out, is a fair place for it. Bullseye is not a you love it. Bullseye is probably the show that I go to the most when I don't know what to do. And it's really fucking good. Bullseye's crap prizes make it for me. Thank you very much, John. The crap prizes are really fucking fun. Jim Bowen's hilariously shit. And it's problematic, and I really fucking love that about the shows that we watch. Bullseye's really problematic. If you don't watch a Challenge TV edit, where they cut the best bits out. Oh, it's fucking good. Is it bottom of you love it, or is it top of ruddy fantastic? Pup Wheelie is right. Bullseye's so bad it turns back into being great. It's not as good, right? It's nowhere near as good as The Hotel. It just isn't. The questions are old, obviously, because it's an old show. I really struggle with the questions. Bullseye, the whole time you're waiting for something dodgy to be said. And if nothing dodgy is said, then it's not necessarily you love it territory, is it? if you get a bad episode of Bullseye where Jim's on his best behaviour and he doesn't call some middle-aged woman a fatty, then, or do a Chinese accent or something like that. He is always saying stuff. Those episodes are rare. You're right. Those episodes are rare because he is such a fucking arsehole to people. He's brilliant. I love him. I'm putting it in Ruddy Fantastic, but I'm putting it at the top of Ruddy Fantastic. That's tough. All those 80s tashes, though. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The contestants are always really fucking fun to look at. I think it's top of Ruddy Fantastic. Is Billy Butlin on? No, I didn't put Billy Butlin on. I didn't think about Billy Butlin. The reason I didn't catch that, I don't think it went to VOD. Because it was such a fucking disaster of a stream. Billy Butlin's not on there. That'd be Ruddy Fantastic for me. I thought it was a fascinating documentary. Bullseye's staying in Ruddy Fantastic. I think. Bullseye, thank you very much. John, and what a tosser. John Slats. Cheers. Eliminator. Again, it's early See You Next Tuesday. And Eliminator was consistently good. I liked it because the questions were easy. I like the Eliminator coming around and grabbing all the kids. I think it's good stuff. I think it's towards the bottom of good stuff. Eliminator. But again, I'm quite fond of these early See You Next Tuesday shows. And we don't do much kids' TV. As far as kids' TV goes, that and Raven are, I think, the best ones that we've done. So I'm going to go bottom of good stuff, yeah, for Eliminator. Any arguments? Middle to bottom of good stuff? Yeah. Did we do Jungle Run? It's right there. Jungle Run's on there. We've only done Jungle Run a few times. We need to watch more of To Me To You. Oh, the catchphrase thing, sorry. The Chuckle Brothers thing. Yeah, I thought that was alright, actually. People didn't seem to be too into that. I think that's bottom of good stuff. And there's lots of questions. And it's, you know what? It rewards you for watching it because not many kids win on it. It's quite a tricky game show, isn't it? For kids, it's a tricky quiz show with an added element of peril. And I like that. So, I'm going to go bottom of good stuff, yeah. Small Talk, you might remember, is the Ronnie Corbett thing. And it's been ages, and I can't even fully remember how the program worked. So they go into a primary school. They interview... lots of gash in the chat. I thought it was alright. I would have put it at the bottom of alright. But people don't tend to like... Okay, right. Convince me why is it gash? I thought there were some funny moments. Is it just that none of you have any love in your heart? You do not have any soul? And you don't like seeing kids being quite funny? It was brilliant. Ronnie Corbett is hilarious. It's just not funny. It was okay. It's fucking... I need more than that. You can't just go. I'm trying to give good reasons here as to my placement of these shows on this here tier list. You can't just say it's shit. I need a little bit more. I need arguments. Do you remember the VHS tape that popped up on it? Oh yeah, it was really a little bit of saucy action or something. Someone taped over it. Yeah, they don't like watching kids use stinking nonce. Yeah, fair. Boring. What's your justification for Bullseye? Skip back, Loopy Leo. My justification for Bullseye, I spoke about that for a solid 90 seconds there. It doesn't deserve You Love It territory, unfortunately. You know what? That's a fucking good shout. The villain, no one can remember it, says everything. And we watched 4 episodes of that. And then we ran out because the rest were too shit quality. So you're right. I'm going to put it at the top of Gash. I don't mind it. Oh, no. I think it should be the bottom of Sorite. But no, I didn't remember how it worked either. I don't remember the setup for it. Do you guess what the kids are going to say? Do they have to answer questions? I can't remember. We'll put it at the top of Gash. That's very even. Everything below You Love It with 3 in each thing so far. Here's a controversial one because everybody was asking me to do more of this. Man, oh man. And then we realised very, very quickly that there wasn't going to be another Tim. It's completely dependent on there being somebody who really stands out. Because that last one that we watched was fine. So I think it's a sore right, isn't it? Previously, if it had been a one and done, if that had been just the Tim episode, because it was fucking great. Tim was fantastic on that. It would have gone toward the top end of good stuff, and I think arguments would have made for it to be in Ruddy Fantastic. However, because we watched the second one and it wasn't all that, I'm going to say it goes just above Take Me Out because it's a better dating show than Take Me Out. Chris Tarrant's funny in it. And it is just it's a load of pissed up middle-aged women. They're funny in it. But that last episode, they were funnier than the fucking contestants. So I'm going to, yeah, I think it's better than Take Me Out. I'd rather watch another episode of Man, oh Man than an episode of Take Me Out. But if you don't have someone special on there, then it's not all that. Loopy Leo, thank you very much. Adam, if you don't love Bullseye, then why do you always put it on when you can't think of anything else to watch? I do love Bullseye. Are you joking? You've misunderstood these categories here. It's at the top of Ruddy Fantastic. It just didn't quite make it into that top tier, that upper echelon, right? It's a really fucking great show, Bullseye. It's a brilliant, brilliant show, and I'll always be happy to stick an episode of Bullseye on for you lot. But it's not The Hotel, and unfortunately, it doesn't hit the You Love It territory. This is a very fucking exclusive club up here. There's only 3 people in it right now. Alison, Christian, Mark. You gotta be really fucking good. If it was a Jim Bowen solo show, not his stand-up, but if it was a Jim Bowen solo show, just him interviewing people, if it was fucking Michael Parkinson with Jim Bowen, I think it would have made it to You Love It. But unfortunately, it's not. There's a quiz show about darts. Wrestle Champion, brand new subscriber. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you, mate. Cheers. I mean, when you've got The Hotel up there so easy, everything's going to be compared to it. I don't see that falling down. But I can see a few others that I think might make it to You Love It. The Cube. You know what's ruined The Cube for me? Is the fact that only one person ever won it. We know who that person is. And by watching The Cube, we know that it won't be a winner. They're not going to go all the way because there's only one person. Sorry, 2 people that have won it. One of them is me. And the other is not me. So, we sort of ruined it for ourselves with The Cube. In the you're never going to necessarily get, if you like the contestant, a big feel-good cunt ending to the show. So I think it's alright. It's not Gash. It's definitely not Gash. Oh, it is Schofield. No, there's other problematic people on here. Perhaps not as problematic as Schofield. Brucey was never caught. Michael Barrymore was right fucking there. Fucking Jim Davison, massive racist. There's other problematic people on here. It's not Gash. Wrestle Champ. It's not Gash. It's alright. But it's right at the bottom. I'd rather watch an episode of Take Me Out. Oh, would I? I don't want to break up the dating shows. Right, that's how I'm going to do this. Would I rather watch an episode of Take Me Out or The Cube? The Cube. Would I rather watch an episode of Man, oh Man or The Cube? The Cube. Ooh. Would I rather watch an episode of £1 Million Drop or The Cube? Ooh. The Cube. Would I rather watch an episode of Wheel of Fortune or The Cube? Wheel of Fortune. That's where it's sitting. I think that's a fair way of doing it. And I think that's good placement for it. It's quite disappointing that over half the shows are Sorry or Gash. These streams are meant to be good. We're meant to be watching stuff that's fun. And I've got 8 shows to 7 now that are just alright or worse. I think that's fair. Deal or No Deal? That's an interesting one, because they can either be really good or really bad. Noel Edmonds. It's long. It's a fucking long show. And if the big boxes are taken away early days, there's no drama. It is drawn out. That said, it's made up for. Keep in mind, this aired Monday to Friday for fuck knows how many years. If you get a good one, and there's a few big values towards the end of the show, then fuck me, is that exciting. But it's not enough to be in good stuff yet. I think it's the very top of Saw Right. Purely... Oh, is it? I don't know how Ross does this. This is tricky. Hello, Stephen. I'm the boss man, Adam Pacitti. You love it. You love it too. Lovely to see you, Stephen. I think it's good stuff. I don't think there are that many people disappointed if Deal or No Deal's on the lineup. It's better than Eliminator too. Because that's it. When you get a good... Well, there's so much fucking talking though, isn't it? And they've all got their stupid little theories and outlooks on life. Sob stories. They fucking piss me off. It's not better than You Bet. I don't think it's better than You Bet. I think it's good stuff, yeah, and I think it's above Eliminator. Yeah. That's where it's sitting. I think a lot of people will probably prefer it to You Bet. Crystal Maze. Richard O'Brien is staring me in the fucking face right now, asking me why he's not at the bottom of Ruddy Fantastic. These get harder as the fucking tier list takes shape. No, I stand by what I said earlier. Richard, sorry. Bouncers, to me, is not You Love It territory still. I think it's Ruddy Fantastic. I really like Bouncers. It was a headache because there was so much fucking nudity in it, but it is a Ruddy Fantastic show. It was good. It was good. It was always exciting. I like... What year was it filmed? We talked about this a lot back when we were watching it. Was it like 2006, 2007? It was really nostalgic for me because that's when I was going out to clubs. I say clubs. Bogies on the Isle of Wight. Stephen as well, bloody hell, look at him, gifting a sub. Thank you very much. Cheers and congratulations. Oh, fuck, you've done it to a mod. Was that intentional? Congratulations, Matlock. Well done. So Bouncers for me is fantastic. I think it's more consistent than Wife Swap, so I think it beats it there. There's no real narrative to it, so you don't get a feel-good ending with Wife Swap. And I think you've got to award points to Bullseye for its reliability. Even though not all of them are going to be all-timers, you're still probably going to have a good time watching it. I think it's there. For me, I think it's there. I hope I haven't contradicted myself in what I've just said about Bullseye there. If it was just the best episodes of Bullseye, aka the most problematic ones, it would have got to You Love It. But you've got to take everything into account. The thing about Bouncers, there wasn't a bad episode. But there was only 6 of them. It's fucking Blackpool Pleasure Beach was better than Bouncers. I've fucked this up here. That's where it's going. Blackpool Pleasure Beach was definitely... That makes me doubt the placement of Blackpool Pleasure Beach in relation to Wife Swap. I'm taking this so fucking serious. Yes, honestly. This is like life or death. Blackpool Pleasure Beach is better than Bouncers. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. So what was my fucking reasoning for wife swap? Beating Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Maybe I didn't think... That's how I'm doing it. I'm swapping those around. Because Blackpool Pleasure Beach almost, in my mind, got to You Love It. Quality over quantity. Exactly. Was it just Lemmy that... That's where we're going. No. Right? Let's say that we discovered that there was a second series of Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You'd rather watch that than Bullseye. But Bullseye's such a favourite, and it is consistently good and sometimes really great. No, it's not enough. It is above Bouncers, though. It's climbed. Blackpool Pleasure Beach has climbed there. Because I was in two minds over putting Blackpool Pleasure Beach in You Love It, because I really fucking love that show. It's close to You Love It. It needs to be at the top. Blackpool Pleasure Beach needs to be at the top. Let's rewatch Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You can't do them twice. It doesn't work. Okay, Big Break. I think people are going to say it's alright, but I would put it in good stuff, yeah? I think Big Break's good. Oh, wow. There's a lot of fucking argument about this. There's Gash. There's Ruddy good. There's alright. There's everything. Oversaturation is a big factor in this for sure. I think it's toward the bottom of good stuff, yeah. Jim Davidson. Oh, fuck. I'm taking a screenshot here. I think Jim Davidson is a cunt. A massive, massive cunt. But I don't mind him on Big Break. He is an arsehole. He is sometimes an arsehole on the show. Okay, no, I think it's good stuff, yeah. I'm gonna go against what John Virgo as the straight man. It's a really, really fucking good pairing, isn't it? It's a good partnership. John Virgo's very funny on it. So, I'm going to put this toward the end of good stuff, yeah. I would rather watch it than Eliminator, which is why. No high drama like you get in Deal or No Deal. That's where it's sitting. It's better than Wheel of Fortune. It's better than Eliminator. It's shorter than Deal or No Deal. I haven't fucked this. There's a lot of thought going into this, Loopy. Smiley Girl, thank you very much for 29 months as well. Cheers. Jim's a cunt, and even despite that, the show still manages to be good. Yeah. It makes snooker interesting. How the fuck do you do that? Snooker is, let's be honest, an absolutely appalling afternoon of television. Do you remember when they fucking took The Simpsons off to put the snooker on? That's devastating. If they had taken The Simpsons off to put Big Break on, it would have hurt less. Snooker's not class. I've got some fucking hate here. That's where it's staying. It's not as good as Deal or No Deal, but it is definitely better than Eliminator. The Armstrongs. I can see the chat going absolutely mad right now. And I think there's only one place for the Armstrongs. Because it's not as good as The Hotel. But it's still very much You Love It. It's gotta be. I thought it was absolutely fucking sensational. It was brilliant. It wasn't quite as good as The Hotels, but it was an undiscovered TV gem. And I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, Alan, I think it was Alan that directed us toward the Armstrongs. It was so fucking fun because it once again, it felt really real. It didn't feel produced. But at the same time, you couldn't believe that those two fucking idiots existed. It's not... Is it casting? Does it count as casting? Because it's not a role, is it? But they found a couple of absolute gems in those two. And I think I laughed more than Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I think I enjoyed it more than Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It was full of characters. You had fucking Othello in there, didn't you? Michael was his name, I think. It wasn't alright. That's mental, Emmett. That's absolutely mental. Mad, you've gone mad. Why? Ainsley, pipe up, mate. I'm more than up for discussion on this. I'll open the phone lines if I have to. This is not a feel-bad cunt. And it's not the top of Ruddy Fantastic. It's 100% a You Love It show. It was a really fucking... It was a belter. It's one of the greatest of all time. You're right. Walking with Dinos, it's a cunt goat. Cunt goat. It is. Nightmare, you'll love it, but Adam never gave it a chance. I watched it once, mate. It was fucking shit. Rubbish. I think The Armstrongs is one of the funniest shows that we've ever watched. Isn't that mad? It shows my taste very much. The top three there. Whether or not Blackpool made it into You Love It, which I'm still undecided on. The top three shows. Fly on the wall documentaries. Very much my taste. Which is why I'm excited for the call centre. I think the call centre, if everything goes to plan, we might have another, at least Ruddy Fantastic. You'd hope. A goat cunt. Yeah, a goat cunt. What did I say? Cunt goat? What does it matter? Yeah. Blackpool should be at the top. See, this is what I'm thinking now. This is what I'm thinking. It needs to be at the top of Ruddy Fantastic. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. Pointless. Pointless is a show which is really fucking fun if you know anything about the subject, and a really fucking miserable time if you don't. It's a hard watch. If you get something like classical music or fucking tennis, something I know nothing about, it can be a little bit of a slog. Alexander Armstrong, I'm sticking to my guns here. He is a dreadful host. And he's the luckiest guy in the world that the concept of the show, the format of the show is so good. And he's been there forever that he's still got a job because he's rubbish. He is rubbish. It's a good show. It's a good stuff, yeah, show. It definitely doesn't get into Ruddy Fantastic. And I think it's probably somewhere in the middle. It's satisfying. It is a satisfying show if you know it and you get a pointless answer, which I've done once or twice. That satisfaction, that hit of dopamine, I don't need heroin anymore because I've got Pointless. It's between those two for me. There or there. Fewer cunts. With -1 Jim Davidson on it. That helps. I might not like Alexander Armstrong, but he's not a cunt. He's just a bit out of his depth. And it's better than Eliminator. I think I'm going to stick it there. Because problematic stuff happens on Big Break. And it can be a bit of a laugh from time to time. And Jim Davidson, once every 3 episodes, might actually do a funny joke. He's not an unfunny man. He's just a cunt, isn't he? Blind Date. To me, I think we've had a lot of laughs with Blind Date. The one thing I don't like about Blind Date is that we don't always see the aftermath. We'll see the selection process and the dates from last week. But that's very much on lazy YouTube uploaders not giving us content to watch for free. So, to me, it's the bottom of Ruddy Fantastic. I don't think it's as good as Wife Swap. But I think it's... Scylla aside, it's a really fucking good show. And I think we've had a lot of laughs with Blind Date. There are multiple funny bits with Blind Date. The selection process is quite funny, especially if you get some weirdo. The picking of the envelopes to decide where they're going is good because sometimes they'll end up going to some shithole. And the dates themselves, however overproduced they may be, can be funny from time to time. You're right, Mr. Moose as well. She's a journalist. We've had that from it. So I'm going to put that at the bottom of Ruddy Fantastic. Would I want to watch it every week? No, I wouldn't. Am I happy when somebody finds an old episode on a VHS tape and it's got some old people in it? I'm fucking buzzing. But it's not as good as Crystal Maze. Oh, no! But that's about the placement of Crystal Maze. Oh, Crystal Maze is better. Crystal Maze is better. But it's not really fantastic, is it? Fuck. This list is in shambles. It's hard when you're doing this on your own. I know I've got a couple of hundred people here watching. I can't bring myself to put... No, Crystal Maze is ruddy fantastic. You're never going to get a bad episode. Again, consistency is really important. You're never not going to have a good time watching Crystal Maze, which makes it ruddy fantastic. I am finishing by 8. I am. No, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Cody Rhodes, thank you very much. Adam, you keep saying that if Blackpool Pleasure Beach had a second season, you'd rather watch it than X. You can't use this as justification for a potential you love it. As we all know, for a second season of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, could have been shit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's... That's fair. That is fair. We've got to base it on how good the show it was. On how good a show it was for the time that it lasted. You can't, yeah, I can't speak hypothetically about something that doesn't exist. And you're totally right, Cody, which is why it's going there. Because as a 6-part series, every episode was fucking gold. You are completely correct, Cody. I don't know if that was your intention. I don't know if you're really Cody Rhodes. If you are, hello. Send me some cash. It deserves to be up there. Because every episode was a joy. It was so fucking funny. That fucking beaver mascot getting beaten up. That's an all-timer. Get him a can of pop indeed. Cody, thank you. You're totally right. You're totally right. We base it on what actually happened rather than thinking about what might have been. You're right. You're right. We got 3 and you love it. Very even in the middle. And we got 3 at the bottom as well. Beautiful symmetry on this list so far. We're about to fuck it up with Stars in Their Eyes, which I love. And I'm immediately drawn to Ruddy Fantastic. But the problem with Stars in Their Eyes is, because I am a 35-year-old man, I can't really get into the episodes from the 80s. They've got to be 90s or ideally early naughty ones. But it is fucking great. The reveal, the transformation is tremendous. Doesn't always give you the result you want, because quite often the winner will be the one who sings the most popular song rather than the best singer or the most realistic performance. But to me, it's a ruddy fantastic show which deserves to be above Scylla and potentially deserves to be above Crystal Maze. I love Stars in Their Eyes. Okay, I'm going to put it there. And I'll tell you why I'm going to put it below Crystal Maze. Because we skip bits of Stars in Their Eyes. Crystal Maze, you watch the lot. It's very rare. I have done it, I'm sure, in the past when somebody's shit at a game and I've fast-forwarded a minute or so. But Stars in Their Eyes, sometimes you get halfway in. If you don't know the song, or maybe the performance is too shit, but without being funny shit, just shit, skip a bit. Matthew is the better host, just. Sorry, Richard. No, she said Richard is the better host, just. No, I think Matthew Kelly was amazing on Stars in Their Eyes. Richard's funnier, but that wasn't Matthew's mission, was it? It wasn't intended to be funny. He was just he was a very warm man, wasn't he? Okay, yeah, that's I'm happy with that. Strike It Lucky. Strike It Lucky. Some people whinge when I put it on. We've had some fucking great moments from Strike It Lucky. Some of those contestants, and let's not forget, and I say this every time we talk about Michael Barrymore, there is nobody better in British TV history than Michael Barrymore at talking with real people and bringing the best out of them, creating funny situations from people who might be a little bit nervous, a little bit weird, whatever. It's not even slightly about the game, is it? It's always nice when you get a nice couple who go on to win big money, big prizes. But it's all about that first 10, 15 minutes of Michael just chatting to people. And he's lovely sometimes when he gives them the win when they didn't get the win, and he'll like fucking bash another button or something like that. Besides the casual racism, it's great. Well, there's lots of problematic stuff, and in part that's the reason that we watch some of these. We don't condone it, but we laugh at the fact that it was ever broadcast. I think Strike It Lucky goes there for me. Thoughts? Carlos as well, thank you very much. I think the Pleasure Beach show, that Pleasure Beach show's concept was to advertise the park as anything can happen every day. Unfortunately, the only thing that seemed to happen was children being maimed and then got given a can of pop. You're not wrong. It was meant to be a promotional thing. It didn't work out that way. This list is rage bait. Really? I think I'm justifying all of my decisions here. I think My Swap's better. I think My Swap's better than Strike It Lucky. Two very, very different shows, keep in mind. It's tricky. Strike It Lucky is such a fucking laugh. I love Strike It Lucky, and there's not enough episodes on YouTube. Vile. You love it only because of Nathan from South Wales' rendition of the Welsh national anthem. Oh, as far as Stars in Their Eyes go, it wasn't canon. That was Cunt in Their Eyes or Stars in Their Cunt or whatever I said it was. But an all-time great cunt moment from Nathan, who is always a fucking joy, and will hopefully ring in this time next week because it's a phone-in episode next week. Generator, thank you very much. You love it. For Stars in Their Eyes, or just generally, or what? For Strike It Lucky, perhaps? I think Strike It Lucky in the centre of Ruddy Fantastic is a really fair place for it to be. I'm happy with that. Gladiators. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this, because it doesn't hit Ruddy Fantastic for me. Whoa, some you love it going on here, and I'm down 2 tiers. I'm not even in Ruddy Fantastic. I'll tell you why. Geography aside, if there was somebody from the Isle of Wight, I might be more into it, right? But I've never become invested, really, in any of the contestants. Oh, there's a lot of you love it. I find it a bit of a slog sometimes, Gladiators. I think it's a really, really good show. I am, keep in mind, thinking about how fun they are to watch on stream, rather than just on a Saturday evening in the comfort of my living room. I would put that right at the top of good stuff, yeah? But I'm totally open to an argument. If you've got... Think about how fun it is to watch alone when you see Jet. That's true. That is true. No, no. I'm happy with it being in the top of good stuff. Yeah, and it's clawing up at that Ruddy Fantastic tier, but it can't quite make it. Tell me why I'm wrong. Please do. The list is fucked again. Blah blah blah. Loopy Leo. The problem is, all depends on who the gladiators are. That's very, very true. You can wank to gladiators, but not wank to bullseye. Watch me. You love it 100%. There's definitely not going in you love it. There's no fucking way you're going to convince me that Gladiators deserves to be on the same level as the Hotel, the Armstrongs, and Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's not happening, right? I'm open to it going toward the bottom of Ruddy Fantastic. Tell me why it deserves to be in Ruddy Fantastic. Jet aside. Because we get to see the Gladiators destroy contestants, plus who doesn't enjoy Wolf kicking off? Great heel. There's one thing that makes it Ruddy Fantastic, maybe, and that's John Fashanu, because he's so fucking shit. Forgot about Fash. Ulrika, take her or leave her. Fash is fucking funny, isn't he? Better than Stars in Their Eyes. Gladiators. It's more of a classic British TV show than Stars in Their Eyes. I'll give you that. Gladiators is way more iconic than Stars in Their Eyes. Is it better? It's a great theme song. Not allowed to play it anymore. I think Gladiators is more iconic than Stars in Their Eyes, yeah. Although Stars in Their Eyes have been brought back to telly fucking 20 odd times. It's staying there. Nobody's giving me a good... I'm scanning the chat here. Nobody's giving me a decent enough reason for Gladiators to get to Ruddy Fantastic. I would rather watch any of those shows than Gladiators. But I'd rather watch Gladiators than any of those shows. So I think that's a good place for it. It is... No, that's true. Merry Midnight. With a fair point. It's funner. You don't need to know the source material. Gladiators you can just tune into and you know exactly what's going on. If you don't know somebody in Stars in Their Eyes, it can be a bit shit for the 4 minutes that they're performing. So that's fair, but I still find it a little bit of a slog sometimes, Gladiators. I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with that. The music throughout, the atmosphere, the athletic challenges, and again, Jet and Vogue. Maybe it's because I don't like sport that much. Maybe I'm not impressed by the athletic prowess on display. Gladiators, if you're into sport, probably doesn't get much better. Okay, Bruce's price is right. We're moving on. I'm sorry, we're moving on. Bruce's price is right. Right, Bruce is creepy. It hasn't aged especially well. It can be quite tricky because of the like inflation and the cost of things. I think it's alright. I think it's alright. Nah, because I look at some of this stuff. It's way better than Wheel of Fortune, isn't it? It's a good laugh. It feels like we're all in it together with Price is Right. Do you not think? Bruce was a relative of mine. Is that true? I think it's good stuff. I think it's good stuff. Because I think it is better than Wheel of Fortune. Again, an easy show to watch. If I don't know what else to stick on, Price is Right. It's a bit of a people pleaser. Not as much as others on this list. Bottom of good stuff I'm happy with. I'm going to put it above Eliminator. I'm going to put it above Eliminator there. Bruce with the lady co-host was very weird. It certainly was. Very, very much so. Not going to disagree with that. Bruce was my nan. That's not true. The Cook Report. We've only watched one episode of this. Some of them are very, very heavy. I've struggled to find one which is really acceptable for See You Next Tuesday. But I can't explain how fucking good a journalist Roger Cook is. There's no way it's going in Gash. I'll tell you that now. Pipeline, Craig, Gothic Spike. Hot Dog Wars was fucking fantastic. Let me give you a little bit of context, in case you didn't watch Hot Dog Wars. That was his disguise. And it wasn't even a piss take. He disguised himself to conceal the fact that he was indeed respected TV investigative reporter Roger Cook, and he put that fucking joke shop moustache on. I thought it was brilliant. That Hot Dog Wars thing? Who comes up with a fucking documentary about Hot Dog Wars? It is. It's good stuff, yeah. It is good stuff. And I think if you had watched more of it... Did Andrew do a tier list as well? Oh, God. I knew Sam did. I just wanted to do this because of the football. Sorry for the influx of tier list streams. I'm gonna put it there. I think you guys need to go and watch a little bit more Roger Cook. Some of them, as I say, very, very heavy. Oh, it's the cunt verse though, isn't it? It's the cunt universe, and we've got to talk about it on like how good it is on cunt, and we can only watch one episode. That's pretty bad. Oh no, we did. We watched the horse steroids one, and that was good. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it there. I'm happy with it there. I'm happy with it there. Time check. You've been doing this for an hour. You're less than halfway through, and you have half an hour left. Ooh, okay, right. Speed up. Funhouse. Funhouse is great fun. Prizes are really shit. It's really fucking. It's just it's a fun fucking watch. It's a really fun watch. You got the twins on there, the shitty prizes, bank account. I think it's good stuff. Yeah. I think because there aren't many kid shows that I enjoy watching on these streams. Oh, I think it's good stuff. And I think it's about in the middle. Probably below Big Break. Probably above Pointless. Pat's Hair. Very nostalgic. The show that you wanted to be on when you were a kid, or at least me. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Den of Doom. Right, we're about to upset Jack J.D. Bradshaw here. I don't think it's quite... I'm going to put it right at the bottom of Saw Right. And I'm so sorry, Jack J.D. Bradshaw. Because it's inching towards Gash. It's funny in parts. I enjoy watching it with Jack J.D. Bradshaw. Oh, he's gone quiet as well. Watched this twice with him, if not 3 times on charity streams. And I feel like a bastard. I know, I'm sorry. Because it's so special to Jack as well. I think the thing that saves it from Gash for me is the aesthetic of the whole thing. I think the voice acting on the puppets is a good laugh. It's got to go right at the bottom of Saw Right. Because I wouldn't in any way be ashamed to stick it on any episode of Cunt either. I think it's an alright 20 minutes. It's more special to some people than it is to me. But it's okay. It's okay. Takeshi's Castle. That's an interesting one because people are very, very fond of Takeshi's Castle. And I'm not. And I feel the same as I've said about a few different shows here. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing over and over again. And I think it's a bad show for Cunt. Because there's nothing that I can ever add to it. Not that I add anything to any of these shows, but I at least try. Takeshi's Castle, people falling over and hurting themselves, that's it. You know what you're getting. It's alright. It's toward the top of alright. But not by much. I'd rather watch it. I'm going to stick it there. I'm going to stick it there. Again, if I was watching it off stream, I think it would be different. It might inch a little bit higher. It's a good, reliable show to watch, isn't it? If it's on, always happy to watch it. Mindless telly, but it's just fine. It's just fine. I'd rather watch Man Oh Man. Yeah, I think I'd probably put Man Oh Man there to keep the dating shows together, but it's definitely better than Take Me Out, and I'd rather watch Man Oh Man than £1 Million Drop or Takeshi. Or The Cube. Right, Chris Tarrant's going up a few spaces there. Tipping Point is very much the bottom of Saw Right. How they try to create drama from a 2p pusher game. Questions are simple. I like that. A lot of people saying Gash. Bruce with the Lady Co. Oh, sorry, I've read that already. Born. Thank you very much again. Cheers. You're never going to get anything funny on it, are you? And Ben, what's his name? Is just a proper fucking middle of the road, really boring, like Stephen Mulhern, isn't he? He's just a boring host. Nothing to him. No personality. Ah, fuck it, right? We're filling up the Gash. It's at the top of Gash. It's at the top of Gash. But it's just fine. And you know what? I enjoy it when it's on TV. I used to go to the pub after I did the food bank on a Wednesday afternoon. And I'd go into the pub and they'd have Tipping Point on TV. And it was quite fun watching it in the pub and everybody taking part. There's not a lot to it, is there? We are on to driving school with lovely Maureen there. If you can get your Maureens out in the chat. And I'll tell you what I'm thinking with Maureen. That's a fucking hell of a tag team there, isn't it, by the way? Maureen and Kay next to one another. Tom Dack, thank you very much. Happy birthday, leader. It's not my birthday, but thank you. Have a nice cunt. You have a nice cunt. Thank you very much, mate. Tom, lovely to see you. Thank you for the Maureens. That's what I'm thinking. There's no way that Maureen is dropping anywhere below You Love It. I think she was a lovely woman. She was a great character. And the only reason that I'm putting her above the Armstrongs is because she specifically was so fucking likable. But let's not focus just on Maureen. She was obviously the star of the show. But there were a lot of fun characters on that show. It was... they picked their participants very, very well. It's not The Hotel. But nothing is. So Maureen, I think, is sat quite comfortably in second place. It's a brilliant show. It's an absolutely brilliant show. She did run her husband over. It's not too far behind The Hotel. I agree. But nothing is. We move on to Kay's Cooking. The one show on this tier list which isn't really a show. And Kay's Cooking is divisive. There's not many comments that linger in the memory. But somebody once came in... And I didn't recognise the username. They might have been a regular. They might not have been a regular. But they said something to the effect of, when we were making fun of it, it's low-hanging fruit, isn't it? Punching down. I think they said punching down. And I don't disagree. But the whole fucking stream is punching down. She doesn't hit You Love It for me. I'm very, very sorry, but she doesn't hit You Love It for me. We skip a lot of it. The whole thing is about the end result, isn't it? The cooking's quite funny. Depends on the meal. She is divisive. Some people don't find it funny at all. Some people absolutely fucking love her. Lee's very funny in it. That's what I'm thinking right now. Personal preference and everything. I really enjoy Kay. And away from See You Next Tuesday, I guess she's probably the thing that I'm more likely to watch than anybody else. She's funny, but I see why some people don't like it. The merch is really fucking funny as well. There will be no polls. I'm looking for arguments, not polls. Fort Boyard. Interesting one, and I've got a position in mind for Fort Boyard, because the obvious comparison to be made here is between Fort Boyard and Crystal Maze. Two conceptually similar shows. And I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking right there. I prefer Fort Boyard to Crystal Maze, and it's not just because of Melinda Messenger. And again, as far as like iconic shows go, Crystal Maze way more iconic than Fort Boyard. I just think Fort Boyard's more fun. I really do. I think the challenges are more entertaining. You get all the creepy crawlies, the bugs, scorpions, and all that. You get the riddle. I really like the riddle part. You get large-breasted women falling over and coincidentally covered in water. Don't get that on Crystal Maze. Kay really does pop out on the list. She doesn't look like anybody else. Crystal Maze has riddles. Oh yeah, Mumsy. You get the... And fucking... Dirty Den. He's really good. He's really fucking good as Boyard. Convince me otherwise again. I think I prefer Fort Boyard to Crystal Maze. I really do. I think he's good. He's a proper fucking panto villain, isn't he, Reese? Do you not think? Richard O'Brien didn't kill a cabbie. Well, you can't take any of that. This is about what happens on screen, not off screen. Fort Boyard. You know what? I'm going to put this to the... This isn't going to impact the placement. Fucking hell. How have I been live for almost 2 hours already? This is flown by. This is a simple, what do you prefer, Fort Boyard or Crystal Maze? Fuck me, straight in there, 50-50, 5 votes apiece. This is making me happy. Oh man, this is so close. That's good though, isn't it? 50-50 at 28 votes apiece. 52% for Fort Boyard. You've only got a minute to vote. Get your votes in now. I am genuinely interested by this. Again, it's not going to affect the ranking because I'm really dead set on Fort Boyard being better than Crystal Maze. Or at least the thing that I enjoy more. It's Boyard Brexit. 52-48, 53-47. This is reassuring because I really thought this was going to be a bit of a clean sweep for Crystal Maze because people, probably more people watched Crystal Maze as a kid. And Crystal Maze is, yeah, it's an iconic show. At least in the UK, Fort Boyard maybe isn't. And we finish at 54% for Fort Boyard, 46% for Crystal Maze. Okay, that's reassuring. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We move on to The Colour of Money, which is a fucking really drawn out show again, where nothing's really happening, but gives us the occasional funny moment. But I'm still, you know what? I'm going to go Tarrant and Tarrant here. No, that way round. I think Tarrant's decent. He's a decent presenter. And it does give funny moments, but it's not all that, is it? It's a fucking souped up Deal or No Deal, complete chance. Sob stories again. It's just a rehash, really, isn't it? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We'll go back to back Tarrant. Big fat quiz of the year. Difficult one. I do one of these every year, obviously. And to me, it totally depends who's on there as to whether or not it's worth doing. This year's was bad. I thought this year's big fat quiz, I can't even remember who was on it, but it was a fucking slog to get through. It was really fucking drawn out again. I think they're fine. It's become a bit of a cunt tradition, but one that might not continue next year. I don't know. Full of fucking wrong ones as well, isn't it? Some of those old ones. It does get worse every year. It's not that funny. It's just not that funny. Jimmy Carr with the occasional scripted one-liner can be quite good. I'm going to put that right at the bottom, toward the bottom anyway. No, I'd rather watch a fucking Take Me Out than that. I'd rather watch Den of Doom. That's where it's going. It's alright. It's not quite gash, but actually, as the years go on, it's not far off. Supermarket Sweep, I think, is a fucking great show. Thought no polls you like. I said it didn't impact my decision, J-Bog. It was just for reassurance. Also, you ain't finishing on time, shock. I might do. 14 minutes? Yeah, I can do this. Maybe. Supermarket Sweep, I think, is really great. I think it's really fucking fun show. I think Dale Winton seems like a lovely fella. I think he's a brilliant presenter. Very good at what he does. It's proper chaos. It's not as good as Bullseye. It's not as good as Bouncers. It's not as good as Wife Swap. It's better than K. Actually, K's going down one, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to stick it right there. No, it's not as good as Strike It. No, it's there. It's there. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Supermarket Sweep is a really fucking good show. It's inoffensive. I really like the games. I like the quiz questions on it. Not too difficult. Often supermarket themed. Great theme song, by the way. Fort Boyard's better. Fucking K's too high here. I'm really sorry. I don't mind K being above. she's right at the end. I'll keep her in Ruddy Fantastic. I'd rather watch Boyard. Oh, but I'd rather watch Supermarket Sweep than Crystal Maze. Apologies. K's slid right fucking down there. Sorry. That'll teach him. Was a good show. And I guess it's similar to these top four, isn't it? But it's not near those top four. We had a lot of laughs from That'll Teach Him. And we had some good characters, but it's certainly not on the level of those You Love It lot. Which puts it somewhere around about there. It is a... a proper step down from your hotel, your driving school, your Armstrongs, your Blackpool. It was really good. I wouldn't count it as a cunt classic in the way that these top 4 are. And it's not as good as Bullseye. It's not as consistent as Bullseye. Some fun moments. Long again. It was good. McCready was good. McCready was really good. That'll Teach Him's not better than Blackpool. That's a load of shit. Okay, moving on. 1 versus 100. It was alright. It's not gash, but it's not something that I'm rushing to revisit anytime soon. We've only watched a few of them. Big questions, once again, just keep saying this, but drawn out. A long time pondering on the answers to the questions. No, I don't remember any feel-good cunt moments. I don't think we ever saw a winner. But it's better than those 3 at least. It's alright. It's about as good as it's going to get. Finders Keepers. Again, we've only watched a few. Jet popping up in it from Series 4, was it, or something like that? Jet joined, which obviously takes up a notch. And then you've got Neil Buchanan being really fucking good and stepping away from Art Attack as well. Something quite different for Neil Buchanan, who was a very, very likeable presenter. So, with Finders Keepers, I'm going to put it good stuff, yeah? Because I think it's better than Eliminator. I think there's fair. You reckon it's alright? I think it's good stuff. I think Finders Keepers is alright. The chaos is sometimes its downfall, in that sometimes you're waiting like 2 minutes for them to find like an inflatable or something like that. I'll put it at the bottom there, actually. I think Eliminator is probably a better stream show than Finders Keepers. We move on to Jungle Run, and you're right, I'm not finishing on time. Jungle Run. I thought this was going to take about half an hour. I'm shit at these fucking streams, I swear. Jungle Run is a total alright show for me. On the better side of kids' TV. The set's really good, I guess. The presenter, what's the presenter's name? I really like it. I didn't watch it when I was a kid, so there's no nostalgia factor for me. But it is a good laugh, isn't it? It's fun enough. I'm not really sure where to put this, you know. It's better than Takeshi, actually. I'd rather watch this than Takeshi, but probably not The Cube. So I'm happy with it in the middle of Alright. I think it's a good show. It's decent, but it's not something that springs to mind when I think of shows to watch for these. Michael Underwood, yeah, he's good, isn't he? Can we have this lo-fi song on in the back? Oh, you fuck off. Absolutely not. I don't think that came out. 50-50. Again, we don't watch it that often. Really good when you're a kid. Not that much to it when you're an adult. But it's not gash. And again, it's probably somewhere around here. I keep hovering toward this section, but I think that's about where 50-50 is. Toward the bottom end. It's not a bad show. Yeah, I'd prefer to watch 1 versus 100. I'd actually prefer to watch Take Me Out, I think. It's better than Den of Doom. Better than Big Fat Quiz. Moving on to Bargain Hunt, which isn't a show that we get to watch very often. There's not that many David Dickinson episodes, and I hate that Tim cunt. I really fucking hate him. What's his name? Tim Love something. It's not Tim Lovejoy. That's the fucking Reverend Tim Lovejoy. I like Bargain Hunt, but it's not that fun if they just find antiques. I like them finding the old stuff, old toys and knickknacks. Wannacott. Is it Wannacott? Wannacunt. Tim Wantacott. No, I already have one. I don't understand that. So it's all right again. I'm hovering around here again, but it is. I think these are the shows that I did last on the thing. So I'm gonna put it. No, it's better than that. I'm going to put it there again. Middle of Alright. And I want to watch some more. We're going to do Bargain Hunt next week. and see how accurate that placement is. I'm going to find an episode of David Dickinson's Bargain Hunt from 20 odd years ago, because it's really good daytime TV. It doesn't mean that it's a good cunt show, but daytime TV, you'd be happy if Bargain Hunt was on. You know you're in for a good time. You'll not remember to do it next week. Remind me on the Discord. I will. Krypton Factor. Krypton Factor. Bit brainy. It's a little bit brainy as Krypton Factor because the flight simulator thing was really cool when you were fucking young, but it looks shit now. It's another, it's alright, isn't it? The thing at the end's good. It's really towards the bottom of this, you know? It's clinging on for dear life. It's not Gash. It's way better than Hole in the Wall, Small Talk, Tipping Point, certainly Bamzuki, which should have had its own thing. It's dated to hell. It doesn't... The questions are too clever. The flight sim thing's no good. The end bit is the only decent bit, the obstacle course sort of thing. Raven's a really interesting one. Because I've got a feeling this is the first, like, episodic show, something that we watched every episode from that one series back to back, a weekly show. But it's not good enough to be You Love It. It really isn't. It's a good show, and it's probably, no, in fact, definitely the best kids show that is on this list. War Joe was fantastic. Little skinhead EDL boy was... what was his name? I can't remember his fucking name already. Mungo something? Football teams are making their way out. I'm cracking on. It's alright. What was it? Venso. Venso was good. But we turned it off after Venso. And I think that says it all. Which puts it in good stuff, yeah? It puts it above You Bet. Fond of it because it is a cunt classic. It's good. It's a good show. The host is fantastic. The host really fucking is fantastic. He's very, very good at what he does. Probably immerses himself in the role. But it's not good enough to go any higher than that. Because once the good kid, the little skinhead, is eliminated, it loses its luster. Mind the Gap! I know what you're all going to say about this. I'm fond of Mind the Gap. And I want to put it in So Right. But you're all going to say Gash. It's not going in You Love It. It's obviously not going in You Love It. It's not Gash. It's laughably shit. It's laughably shit. It's charming, isn't it? Because it's, oh, it's all Gash. It is convoluted. It's fucking number wang. It's real life number wang. Any chance of a wife swap after the tier list today, Maestro, to save us from the ball kicking? I'm afraid not, mate. I'm gonna go and watch the ball kicking myself in 3 minutes, maybe. It's not Gash because it's fun. It's Gash. It's at the top of Gash. I think it's a fun show, and you get some weirdos on it as well. If you put it in alright, I'm cancelling my sub and Patreon. It's fine. It's already in Gash. It's already in Gash. You bullied me into it. Get your own back. Really good as a kid. Again, I don't think it's that good as a grown-up. Grown-up. Dave Benson Phillips very much saves it. And it's a good show, isn't it? But not when you're not when you're an adult. That's where I'm thinking. A lot of British kids TV shows back to back here. Well, 3 back to back. They rarely work on See You Next Tuesday. And I'd rather watch Take Me Out. Get Your Own Back. Again, you know what you're getting. It's good. It was a little bit naughty when you're a kid, wasn't it? All the gunge and that. Your head teacher might end up in the gunge pit. Not that big of a deal when you're 35 years old. But when I was a kid, it was great. 100 Greatest is tough because it totally depends what it is, doesn't it? We've had some good ones. And we've had some not so good ones. So the ones that I can think of that we've done, the 100 Worst Britons, that's counted in this. We've done gadgets. We've done cartoons. I think it's really good. It's an easy night's work for me. And it creates a lot of talking points as well. Depends who's hosting it. It can be good and it can be not so good. I think it's good stuff. I think it's good stuff. Verging, depending on the episode, on Ruddy Fantastic. But because some of them aren't all that, it doesn't quite make it. But I'm quite happy with it there. Because some of those have been really good. Some have been great. Some of them have been fucking 3 hours and you feel it. So I'm happy with it in good stuff, yeah. Because it really does depend what 100-point countdown it is. We've only got 7 more. And there's some good stuff here. There's some really fucking good stuff. Let's get Wipeout out of the way. And I'll tell you what. I'm putting fucking Wipeout in Gash, and I'm putting it below Mind the Gap. I don't think Wipeout is any good at all. I think it's shit. I think it's fucking rubbish. I think it's boring. I fucking hate Richard Hammond. Look at his stupid photoshopped face. It's the same fucking shit. People falling off stuff. I don't care if they win or lose. I think it's a fucking boring show. It does nothing for me. And it's long as well. Same shit again and again and again. Nothing to it. I don't like it. Really impressive setup. They've spent the money on the set and everything. Fun games. And you know what? It'd be really fucking fun to do. Same thing with Takeshi's Castle. Same thing with Jungle Run. Doesn't mean they're any good. It's a lot more fucking fun if you're doing it yourself, which I never have. But it's staying in Gash. I don't like. That's total Wipeout. Well, what's the fucking difference? What's the difference? It's funny when they fall. Yeah. I can watch compilations of people falling over on YouTube, and I'd rather do that and have it not be soundtracked by Richard fucking Hammond. Wipeout with Paul Daniels. Well, we're talking about total Wipeout here. Look at his face. That's not Paul Daniels. Look at the hair. Don't Tell the Bride. I think it's fucking fantastic. I really like it. I think it's an easy Ruddy Fantastic. Again, depends on the episode, but we've seen some really fucking good ones, which to me puts it around about there. Not a cunt classic, but really high drama, sort of the car crash telly, you have no idea what's going to happen. The grooms are always fucking useless, and it is a little bit overproduced. But it's still good, isn't it? It's really... It's not as good as Wife Swap. I'm really fucking fond of Strike It Lucky. I think somewhere in the middle of Ruddy Fantastic. Being in the Ruddy Fantastic tier, by the way, is an absolute honour. These are fucking amazing shows. But these are truly sensational. I don't think we've had a bad episode of Don't Tell the Bride either. I don't think we have. We've had some that are better than others, for sure. Especially that Isle of Wight one, eh? But we haven't had a bad episode. You know you're in for a good time again, eh? Oh, I forgot about Trapped. No, I forgot about Trapped. That is good. Trapped would be one of the higher rated kids' TV shows. I think that would have got toward the bottom of good stuff, yeah? I think it's very difficult for kids' TV to go any higher. Raven's done well, getting toward the top of good stuff, yeah? Ghostwatch. To me, you can see my eyes. You can see which fucking tier I'm looking at. It's a true fucking slice of TV gold, isn't it? There's nothing else like it. The fact that people are still talking about it to this day says it all. And there's an argument to be made that it's the greatest bit of telly on this list. In fact, there is no argument. It is the great. Looking at this fucking list, it is the greatest bit of telly on this list, without a doubt. A defining bit of television. And it's going and you love it. If this was not in the cunt universe, I think it would be going second. It would just be slightly under The Hotel. First 30 minutes was slow, but it's all about the build. Does that make for good stream viewing? It did in the end, but for the first 30, 45 minutes, I had people telling me to switch it off. That's not where I wanted it. That's where I want it. It's brilliant, and I don't want to understate how fucking brilliant it is, because as a TV program, it blows all of these out of the water. Oh, sorry, Maureen. It's not as good as The Hotel. It's a better TV show. It's a better piece of cinema, whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. It's so fucking amazing. But I said nothing's going to beat The Hotel. And this isn't just me not wanting to go back on my word. Nothing is going to beat The Hotel. I think it's so fucking funny. I think that's where it belongs. As far as like cunt all-time great shows, that's where I want it. And I'm sorry to Maureen. I'm sorry. Mr. Perfect, thank you very much. Evening, Wank Chops. Can't watch tonight. I'll catch the VOD. I hope you're doing well, and Kay should be in You Love It, You Tory. No. No, she shouldn't. She slipped quite far down Ruddy Fantastic. She's clinging on for dear life. We've got 4 shows to go, and they're 4 of my favourite to watch. And I didn't think it was going to make it. But now this is all in place, Rogue Traders has made it to the bottom of You Love It. It's proper high drama. Matt Allwright's fucking fantastic. He really is great. The confrontations are brilliant. He once got covered in piss. There's not enough episodes on YouTube. I wish there were more. The fucking getting in front of the driver door. It very rarely disappoints. You always get some riled up builder or roofer, Sparky, whatever, having a go at Matt Allwright. He's a brave man, and it makes a really fucking good TV. Hell of an ear. Golden balls. Tough. To me, this is somewhere between the very top of Ruddy Fantastic. Because it's a great stream show. And it shouldn't be as good as it is, because it is just fucking glorified Deal or No Deal. No, there's more of a game element to it, isn't there? There's backstabbing, there's drama. Quite often, sometimes at least, you get a feel-good cunt ending. There's a reason everybody asks for it all the time. Jasper Carrot's really good. Without trying to like overtake the show or anything, he's a good presenter. He doesn't overshadow proceedings. He's really good. That's where I'm putting it. I don't. The reason I'm not going to put it in You Love It is because of that last round where the bin or what's it called? Bin or ball, whatever it is. And when they come up with stupid reasons about how they feel about the balls and all that, that gets tedious. That's the flaw of the show. Bin or win. That's it. Bin or win. Or bin to win. Something like that. Split or Steal, really great. The high drama at the end, brilliant. All the lying, the deceit, the fucking gaslighting. It's great telly. It really is. And if that last round, I don't know what they'd replace it with. If that didn't exist, it might just about make it into You Love It. It'd be toward the bottom, but it's a really good show. It's a really, really good show. Catchphrase is one of my favourites. I love Catchphrase. I think it's really fun to play. I don't know how much fun it is as a viewer, but there's a reason that I always go to Catchphrase. Because I think it's Roy Walker's a laugh. He's not, but he is, because he's not. To me, that's going in Ruddy Fantastic. I really like Catchphrase. I always have a good time with Catchphrase, and I like playing along. And I don't think I'm bad at it either. It's somewhere around here. I don't want to separate Fort Boyard and Crystal Maze too much. I think it's about there. Just weighing this up in my head. You're not going to get the moments from Catchphrase that you are with Stars in Their Eyes. And that's the reason I put it a little bit below. But makes me think Blind Date's a bit low here. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. I'm putting him there. It's still a really good position. And again, it's a consistent show. It's a nice, fun way to spend 24 minutes. And Roy Walker seems like a lovely fella as well when he's not stealing jackets from Granada. I like him. I think it's good. And we're finishing off with Family Fortunes. I'm happy with this list as well, Emmett. I thought this was going to be a lot more controversial. Some people aren't happy with this. But I feel the same as you lot about a lot of these shows. Family Fortunes is good. It's good stuff, yeah? And it's probably toward the middle. I was going to say top. Nah, I feel like that's a fair place. It is better than Deal or No Deal. You get some funny moments. Bit of drama at the end. You don't get the big moments that Deal or No Deal offers. Oh, it's slipping. It's slipping. There you go. There you go. I think Big Break's better actually. Les is alright, and he seems like a nice fella. I think that's a solid fucking list there. I'm going to download that. I'm going to stick it on the Discord. You can all make your own minds up. Good job out. Thank you. Cheers. We'll finish off with a poll, right? Before I go and watch the football. I've missed 10 minutes already. You all get to be Dave Meltzer here. I want to know your satisfaction level with the rankings here on the tier list. You got 1 minute to get him in. 1 star is not satisfied at all. 5 stars is obviously very, very satisfied. I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of 4s and 5s here. Yeah, mostly 4s. That's thank you. You can all fuck. It's 2 of you that have gone for 1 star, you fuckers. 4 stars. That's about right. That's about the best that I think I can do. I'll post the link in to the Discord if you want to give it a go. Post yours to the Discord. Cultaholic.com/Discord if you want to join. I'm absolutely fucking sweating here. It's so hot. I'm going to go and watch the football. Thank you for tonight. Sorry it was a quick one. It wasn't even that quick, was it? I've still gone 2 hours, 10 minutes. But it's been a right lot. Let's have one more quick look. In You Love It. Top tier. Can't get any better than The Hotel, Ghostwatch, Maureen in Driving School, The Armstrongs, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Rogue Traders, Ruddy Fantastic, Proper Cunt Classic in Jasper Carrot, Bullseye, another cunt classic, Bouncers was a lot of fun, Wife Swap is going there. Yeah, it's better than Bouncers. Oh, is it? I don't know. Yeah. Strike It Lucky, Don't Tell the Bride, Fort Boyard, Supermarket Sweep, Crystal Maze, Stars in Their Eyes, Scylla in Blind Date, Roy in Catchphrase, That'll Teach 'Em, and Kay's Cooking somehow. Good stuff, yeah. Gladiators, that's going to piss people off. That's lost me the star, hasn't it? People are very fond of Gladiators. Raven, 100 Greatest, You Bet. Deal or No Deal, Big Break. Family Fortunes, Funhouse, Pointless. Cook Report, Price is Right. Eliminator, which has done very, very well for a kids' TV show. Finders Keepers, same story there. Wheel of Fortune, Colour and Money, Man Oh Man in Saul Right Now. Cube also there. I almost said Dickinson's Real Deal. Bargain Hunt, Jungle Run, Takeshi, £1 Million Drop, 1 vs 100, Take Me Out, Get Your Own Back 50-50, Den of Doom, sorry Jack, Big Fat Quiz of the Year, Krypton Factor, and our gas shows, which are now being banned forever. Because we've all decided that they are gash, so we will never ever again watch Mind the Gap, which is fine because it probably only ran for 2 episodes anyway. Total Wipeout, shit, fuck Richard Hammond. Tipping Point, Small Talk, Hole in the Wall, and obviously Bamzuki, which doesn't even fucking deserve to be on this list. Is there a way to get rid of it? Pop him down there? Apparently not. Right, we're done. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. I'll catch you next week for a more conventional episode of See You Next Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you're here until the end when the football's on. I love each and every... Why do you hate Hammond? He's just a shitter, isn't he? He's fucking rubbish. No Kilroy. Oh, yeah, we could have had Kilroy's show. Fucking hell. Hey, there are a lot of shows. Bound to miss 1 or 2. See you next Tuesday. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to go and eat some dinner, watch the football, and have a nice relaxing evening in this horrible heat. Take care. Goodbye. Good night. Bye.